So to conclude everything, Alzheimer disease, if we are going to talk about the pathophysiology, we have to look at first the plaques. Another one is the neurofibrillary tangles. So by how it is going to form the plaques is that in Alzheimer disease, a very special feature they have beta secretase. Okay, and gamma secretase is the enzyme that can be found in any of the conditions, normal conditions or in Alzheimer disease. So they are going to pair up with another enzymes to work together to cut the protein. So in Alzheimer disease we have beta secretase. So beta secretase, it is going to cut over this region, and gamma secretase, it is going to cut over this region. So they form a protein, we call it as beta amyloid. So this protein, it is going to form beta amyloid plaques when they accumulate with each other. Okay, and this plaque, okay, I'm going to stop here first, and then I'm going to talk about the tau protein. Another things I have to focus is the neurofibrillary tangles. So in microtubulus, that means inside the cytoplasm of the nerve cell, we have microtubulus that is going to support the cell, and inside here we have the tau protein. So the function of the tau protein is to make sure that the microtubulus is firm enough to support the cell. So this tau protein, it is going to be phosphorylated or being transferred with the phosphate group to itself, and then because it receives the phosphate group, it is going to alter in structure, and then they are going to free itself from the microtubulus, and it is going to be tangled around with other tau protein, and they form the neurofibrillary tangles. Okay, so they form the neurofibrillary tangles. This is how it looks like, and then this will be how it looks like. This is the nerve cell, this is the nerve cell, this is the plaques outside the nerve cell, this is the tangles. So when there is a plaques over here, it is going to stop the nerve conduction because it stops in between these two nerve cells, right? And what happens if it is tangles? So when we have tangles, that means there is no tau protein, because tau protein is phosphorylated and fly out. So there is no tau protein that is going to bind to microtubulus. So there is nothing to support the cell. What happens if there is nothing to support the cell? Structure of the cell. So the cell is going to die. So it undergoes apoptosis. So in the case of plaques, no nerve conduction. In the case of tangles, apoptosis. So what happens after that? No synapse in between the cell because no nerve conduction. No synapse because the cells already died. And then no relay of information, especially in the region we call it as hippocampus, and it causes dementia, that means loss of memory in the case of Alzheimer's.